See, the thing about Black fatherhood, women as well as men, African American, we think we got to be perfect. And we don't come from perfect. So how can we ever be perfect? We just got to be present.
Right.
I just need you back in the day, you know, y'all are a little young, but when they called roll when I was in class, we said here, we raised our hand.
Right.
We don't do that no more. We ain't now. We just need you to be present. You don't have to be perfect. Just be present. When I coach youth league in Texas, we had 1,500 kids come out for a darn tryout.
Right.
I mean, we had one of the biggest youth organizations in the country. And I used to call the fathers, get the numbers from the mothers, and call the fathers with the broken relationships, the broken marriages, and say, look, dog, I don't even need you to come to practice. Just come to the game, dog. I just need you to sit over there and just tilt your head. When your shorty look at you, just tilt your head. That's affirmation. That's like, yeah, he did that. He just want affirmation from his dad. I just want you just to be present, man. So that's what we need to do as Black fathers. And we get such a bad rap for a multitude of us hadn't been fathers, so we don't know. And we trying to figure it out. See, back in the day, I had Fred Sanford. I don't care what you said, but that relationship between him and Lamont was real. I had George Jefferson, you know, moved on up to a deluxe apartment. You know, that relationship with him and his kid. What was the George son? I forgot it just that quick. I had it on the tip of my tongue. It wasn't, I forgot his name. But Lionel, he had two Lionels. Remember, one with the fro, one other Lionel, he had two Lionels. The relationship was tremendous. And all the African-American fathers that we grew up with, I used to watch them and see that connectivity that they had with their sons, and it was just so darn phenomenal, man. I would mimic that. We don't have that on television right now.
Right.
We can't even think about a relationship with a Black man and the son on television. So now we turn to sports.
It's true.
And we're making a comeback. Everybody jumped. You know why they jumped on LeVar Ball? Because he was present.
No.
And he was speaking out for his babies.
That's true.
He's like, I'm going to tell y'all, my son's going to be this, my son's going to be that. They ain't believe him. 2 first rounders later.
Yep.
And 3 playing pro sports, the other one's overseas. You got to give him love, man.
100%.
You got to give him love. You got to give Bron love.
Yes.
You can say what you want. He's been there.
Yes.
He's supposed to pave the road. He's supposed to pave the way for his baby. He's supposed to do that.
Yep.
Last time I checked, everybody else doing it.
Yeah.
Ain't no fun if the homie can't have none, huh? I guess we can't do it, but no. We are making a tremendous comeback, and I absolutely love it, man. I'm just trying to fulfill my role in doing so and showing people a glimpse of it. And not only a glimpse of the gentlemen that are married, like you all are, wonderful relationship. I'm a divorced father, but I didn't stop fathering.
Right.
One custody of my kids, and I never stopped fathering. Right. You know, by myself, working at CBS and working at the NFL Network, never stopped fathering. So I've been there the whole time. So no matter what life presents you, don't stop doing what you've been called to do. Never stop fathering. I built my life around my kids.
Yeah.
The moves I made was based on my babies, not me. They was based on what was good for them. So I take pride in that. Man, ain't no baby daddy. I'm a father.
Oh. Come on now. Come on now. You preaching.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I felt in many ways TV, sports tries to take you away from your family.
Yeah.
And they'll say, well, you can't be a great dad.
That's a lie.
And a great athlete and a great broadcaster and a great, you know, car salesman or whatever it may be. But you can.
Yeah, you can.
You can. You never let one take away from the other.
That's right.
And that takes real dedication.
It does. It takes a real person with you as well to understand your plight and your toil. 100%. And where you weak at, she got to be strong.
100%. And
where she's weak at, you got to be strong. Yeah. So you got to have each other back. That's what relationships are.
And in it's going in a different direction, but I just saw our brother Tyrese on the Breakfast Club.
Yeah, man.
And he's talking about the pain that he's had to go through.
Yeah.
And how a lot of times as Black men, the perception is we have to be strong, can't cry, can't talk about our emotions.
That's right.
But we need to be checked in on as well.
Ain't nobody checking for us. They don't care for us like that, dog. We not calling you out, but we don't get the nice stuff. Mother's Day, they get all that. Father's Day, we get some little funky socks or a little tie or some Brute by Fabergé. We get something like that. I'm sorry, Brute. I apologize. You took me to my childhood, but we don't get the gifts that others do, and we should be appreciated, not just tolerated.